the main event of the evening. Introducing to you first on my right, he is fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with red trim, fighting out of Miami, Florida by way of Santiago de Cuba in Cuba. He weighed in at the welterweight limit of 147 pounds. His record stands at 26 wins, 4 losses, with 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the 2008 Olympic bronze medalist tonight, making the first defense of his world title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the current, reigning and defending WBA welterweight champion of the world, introducing 54 Milagros, Yordenis and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, really needing no introduction the world over, wearing white trunks trimmed with flames. As the boxing senator, he is fighting out of and proudly representing the Sarangani province in the Philippines. He weighed in at a trim and ready 146 pounds. As a true icon of boxing, his record stands at 62 wins, 7 losses and 2 draws, with 39 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the 4-time welterweight world champion and boxing's legendary and only 8-division champion of the world, introducing the one and the only Manny Pacquiao!
Pacquiao out, probing with the jab, and there's the double jab immediately from Ugas. Sean Porter, as you pointed out, he's got a beautiful jab, and he usually throws 2 at a time. Pacquiao steps in with body shots.
Yeah, Yordenis has got to continue to use that jab. I appreciate the patience of you, Yordenis, but use that jab and keep Manny guessing. Make Manny reset. That's what the jab is going to do. It's going to force Manny to reset.
You saw how quickly he was able to jump in and get to the body, Joe.
Yeah, it's pretty much
to operate. And right now, Ugas has the respect because he's created the distance that he needs.
Oh, he jumped right in there and hit him with the right hook. Manny has always been able to close that gap. Remember, he fought Juan Manuel Marquez, knocked him down 3 times with left hand.
It's the visual that Pacquiao's giving the judges right now. There's a good right hand, but look, this is the 3rd warning. He may take a point.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't think that was that bad.
So Manny blocks the shot and makes it go lower than it was aimed towards. But you just you can't get in the way this early.
You're ready.
Man, let's see where it goes. He jabs high and takes a position away. That was right on the belt line. So. What's that, Sean?
Yeah, I was a little low. Listen, Joe, a little low.
No argument here. I'm just saying, it looked to me.
Yeah.
Are you incurring under the fighter? Those shots are landing from Ugas.
Look at that right there. Ugas is picking moments to let go of his hands, and yeah, he has success when he does it.
That was a 3-punch combination. Landed 2 of them flush. Round number 7, scheduled for 12. Ugas able to move Pacquiao back just a bit. Pacquiao fires back, tries to get close. Look at that. Double jab up in the right hand from Ugas.
That's what I expect of him.
Manny Pacquiao, and I started to feel the same way about this fight with Yordenis Ugas. So I feel like it's getting later in this, and it could swing Ugas' way.
Let's go to Larry Hazard. Larry, how do you have it through 7?
I got Pacquiao ahead by 1 point, 67.
Turning it on. He's throwing the hard shots behind the jab. Nobody's going to deny that. He's fighting more.
That right hand landed to the body as well.
Winning.
Coming back again, throwing that jab up and landed that right hand. You got to call the answers here against Manny Pacquiao. Good hard right hand by Ugas. Punctuating round.
And Pacquiao landed hard, and Ugas landed hard. There was a short right hook by Pacquiao. That was about it. That was a total miss by Pacquiao with both hands going. Here's Ugas, flush right down the middle with a jab. And he's going to hook right around that hand again for about the 15th time this fight. And here's Ugas back with the jab, double jab. Straight right hand, grazed off of Pacquiao, grazed off his arm, grazed by his face. And then here's Ugas again. He's having a good second half of the fight. Manny turned to right out that right hook, the left hook. That was one
Wow, cupping right hand to the side of the head and the ear.
Pacquiao's got his hand up good there, though. He's hip to that punch, even though it'll probably still get through.
That's right there. Right on the belt right there from Ugas. Straight up the middle with the right hand for Ugas. Map of public perception. Digging in here in the final seconds in round 11. One round.
Use head movement, but the head movement to get out of the way of that right hand, and then you'll be able to return shots. Manny never tried to use head movement to get out of the way of that right hand.
Yeah, for most of his career, Sean, that head was moving constantly, so it's just very. And Joe, frequently we're missing something that's on the scorecard. Really, we've seen it. We've seen straight. Look, we've seen things that Ugas again got a split decision against Abel Ramos. Made no sense whatsoever.
No.
So look, weird things can happen. I think we've seen the ebb and flow of this fight, and it seems like
it's making him really cover up, and it's landing there. He's found a home for it.
And you know what? It's not just age either, because Pacquiao had a lot of energy early in this fight. I don't want to make it seem just like that, but we realize this is a 42-year-old man who was, a junior, featherweight champion. He was a smaller fighter. This isn't Big George Foreman at 45.
But I'll tell you what, even with 40,
Another left hand right there. But
They know it's at stake. Ugas letting it fly as well. He's been on the world stage a long time. Got the opportunity of a lifetime when Spence had to bow out.
look at this.
Final 10 seconds. Fans standing on their feet. What's left for Pacquiao? Ugas believes he has done enough and is at the end of a legend.
This could be a huge upset. Of course, the Vegas books, they had Pacquiao a huge favorite.
Yeah.
But we knew he was a live dog. We knew he was for real.
No doubt about it.
Ugas is a tall order.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. The judges are in agreement. We have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Patricia Morse-Jarman scores about 115 to 113. Judges Steve Weisfeld and Dave Moretti both scored about 116 to 112. All three in favor of the winner and still champion Yordenis Ugas.
These are very good judges, and they had it 8-4, 8-4, and 7-5. So it was competitive. It was reasonably close. And I think we believe the right man won this fight.
And I think Larry Hazard had it right in terms of that first half of the fight, where Pacquiao probably won the majority of his rounds. Because it was certainly mostly all Ugas in the second half of that fight, no doubt.
Manny Pacquiao, by the way, landed just 16% of his punches against Ugas. As comparison, he landed 19% against Floyd Mayweather. So Ugas was defensively responsible, and his offense and his jab made all this possible. Just a beautiful performance by Ugas.
Ugas, congratulations. You haven't had it easy. You came from Cuba. You haven't seen your family at one point when you came here for 9 years. You've had some losses. This wasn't supposed to be you in here tonight. Was it your destiny?
Era destino, tú no tenías que estar aquí en estos momentos, 9 años sin ver la familia, venir aquí a hacer esto, ¿cómo te sientes?
No, estoy emocionado. Ante todo, quiero darle las gracias a Manny Pacquiao por compartir, por pelear conmigo.
I'm very excited, but most of all, I want to thank Manny Pacquiao for giving me this moment in this ring today.
¿Quién es el campeón del WBA? Soy yo el campeón del WBA.
I told you, I am the champion of the WBA, and I showed it tonight.
You did. And it seemed like you were even having fun in there. I saw you shimmying your shoulders. You were smiling. How fun was this moment?
Tú estabas sonriendo en el ring, como que estabas dominando bien, como que la pelea tuya te estaba gozando ahí.
Bueno, siento mucho respeto por Pacquiao, pero yo vine esta noche a demostrar quién es el campeón del WBA. Mucho respeto para él, es una pelea, fue tremendo competidor como siempre y nada, estoy agradecido con él.
No, definitely, he's a great competitor, but I came in here to show that I am the champion of the WBA, and a lot of respect for him, but I won the fight.
And also, you were landing that jab from the beginning. You started with the double jab, landed to the body. Was that the key to this fight?
La llave de esta pelea fue el jab, el doble jab que demostraste esta noche.
Sí, tenía una buena mano adelante. La trabajé bien. Traté de hacerle caso a mi esquina. Tuvimos solo 2 semanas para entrenar, pero hice el trabajo, gracias a Dios.
No, definitely. That was the lead punch, that double jab. We only had 2 weeks of training, but I listened to my corner, and it all worked out.
Yes, and Pacquiao was adamant that you didn't earn this belt because you were elevated to champion in January, but I think you've earned it now. So what do you want to do next? Who's next?
Bueno, te elevaron como campeón en el mes de enero y decían el lado de Pacquiao que tú no eras el campeón real. Ahora, ¿qué quiere hacer Yordenis Ugas próximamente?
Bueno, yo pienso que voy en el camino que estaba, a unificarme. Ya le gané a que todo el mundo decía que era un campeón. Ahora soy campeón, a unificarme.
Now the plan is to unify the title in welterweight. Everybody said that he was the champion. Now they know who the real champion is.
So does that mean Errol Spence?
¿Eso quiere decir que Errol Spence está próximamente?
El siguiente en la lista debe ser, pero estoy pensando porque se recupere.
No, he's the next one on the list that I want to fight, but most of all, I am praying that he recuperates.
Bueno, todos los cubanos estaban viendo esto, los cubanos salieron masivamente a apoyarme. ¡Patria y vida! ¡Patria y vida!
Life for the Cuban people that came out in massive amounts to come and see me. So for the country and for life.
¡Patria y muerte no! ¡Patria y vida!
Respect to you. Respect to you. Congratulations, Ugas. We're going to send it over to Heidi with Pacquiao.
Thank you very much, Jordan. Manny, you took this fight against Yordenis Ugas just 11 days ago. Certainly a different opponent than you were expecting. Was he more difficult than you expected?
Just make adjustment for a few days. So it's good. That's boxing.
Most definitely. In terms of the jab, that was a weapon that he used. Were you having a hard time finding your timing against it?
I know. I'm making a hard time in the ring, making adjustment about his style, and I think that's the problem to me because I didn't make an adjustment right away, and also my legs tight.
Yeah, we saw that you didn't use your legs as much, not as much footwork from you, and not as much head movement from you as well. Was it a matter of tightness? Was that the issue?
Yeah, my legs is so tight. That's why it's hard to move.
Do you think that's father time? 42 years old, still doing this, man, going the distance here against yes, look at this. This crowd is so pumped to be here. They came to see you. What do you want to say to them?
Well, I'm so thankful to the fans so coming here to watch to witness the fight live. I'm really appreciative of your effort to come here. Even despite of this pandemic, you have time to watch live the fight. And I'm sorry that we lost tonight, but I did my best, and I apologize.
Now you know the question that's coming next. Will we see you in the ring again? I know a lot of respect between you. Will we see you fight again?
I don't know. Let me rest first and relax and make a decision if I'm continue to fight or not.
For all the best boxing content, follow PBC on Fox on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.